Paint me a scene, city in color, the way that you see, the way you see it, don't you?
Gentlemen, please allow me to call up onto the podium Mr. Ken Sharp.
Thank you, thank you. I've got two mics, so I'm sure you can hear me very clearly here today. I don't know if we've got the technical glitch sorted or we're ready to go. You need a minute? All right. So let me just start with the end in mind. It's always good to start with the end in mind. And we at Westprop, we started with the end in mind. You see, we set our goal on the 2050 vision, not on the national vision of Zimbabwe 2030, because we thought that was too soon. We wanted to have a further vision. And for that vision of 2050, we selected 1 billion bricks as our goal. Why 1 billion bricks? Because the land that we currently own will take 1 billion bricks to construct all the buildings on that land. It has a value today of about $5 billion US. And by 2050, we expect that value to be somewhere between 30 and 40 billion US dollars. So we are doing something for the nation that has not been done before. We are literally taking brick by brick, one brick at a time, and building our future. We stay focused at Westprop on the future. We believe our strategy is like the lioness when she hunts. She selects a target, a prey, and she doesn't take her eyes off it before she kills it or loses it. So we at Westprop are not concerned about this year or next year or 2028 or 2030 or beyond, because we're looking much further. We're looking at the next 25 years of the development of our country. And we focused on Harare because we have a full plate and we want to deliver to our promises. We believe in exceptional excellence and delivering and executing on our projects on time and to the right quality. We've coined the term, we are bringing Dubai to Zimbabwe. And I would like to say that now, the present is all you have. And if you're not on fire yet, let me add some fire. And I'm not talking about the physical fire that keeps us warm with this Gauteng cold weather, 4 degrees last night. But I'm talking about the fire that burns deep within your heart. It's said that God's gift to us is our life, and what we do with our lives is our gift to Him. You know, home is an important word. And for me, home is where the heart is. And my heart has always been in Zimbabwe, because I'm Mwana Mwevu. And before that, I'm Mwana Wamwari. So I am a son of the soil and I'm a son of God. But the question is, who are you? And where's your heart? And where's your home? I know that you all love Zimbabwe, because if you didn't, you wouldn't be here today. You wouldn't be listening to this conference today. And my message to you all is, now is the time to come home. Now is the time to take the plunge. Now is the time to commit your resources, your capital, your time to build your country. Because if you don't do it now, then it never will be done. A famous philosopher called Hillel, who was Jewish many centuries ago, said, if not now, then when? And if not me, then who? So I challenge you, if not now, then when are you going to do it? And if it's not you, who will do it? You see, I'm not only looking to the future because of the billion brick vision, but I'm looking to the future of Zimbabwe because I see so many bright, young, energetic faces in front of me. In the audience here today, I can see it. In the caliber of our young ministers of state, I see it. This is a young generation that is going to lead the future of Zimbabwe. Forget about the old. They're irrelevant. In 2050, they don't exist. But let me tell you a statistic you probably didn't know. Today in Zimbabwe, 62% of the population is under 25 years of age. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know what that means? That in 2050, those people that are today under 25 will only be 50. They'll be younger than I am now. The average age of Zimbabwe is only 18 years of age. The future is bright. And the question is not what I do at Westprop, which is what I will show you in a few minutes by these videos. But the question is why I do what I do at Westprop. And the bottom line is, I do it for you, because I believe in you as the future of our country. Come join us and build our country together. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The presentation today, as you can see, we believe in future cities. That's an image, right? We believe that Zimbabwe should not be looking less than that. Why can we not build a first class, a first world city, a first world country? So in our vision, we've encapsulated the smart city concept of live, work, shop, and play. This is an idea where people are not just building new homes, but where we're building a lifestyle that people can have the amenities to support those homes around it. Because if you have a nice house and you can't go outside your garden, there's not much that you can do other than live in a prison. That is actually an image of what we're building in Harare at the moment at the Hills Golf Course. Next. This is an interesting snapshot. When I say we're doing it for everyone, I'm not just saying that as words. Those developments on the screen are within 1 kilometer of our main development site with the Mall of Zimbabwe, Millennium Heights, Pokogare Estate, Office Park, Millennium City we've called it, which is the Flay in Borrowdale. In the last 5 years, all of those developments have sprung up. Because of the initiative we took in leading the way, setting the precedent, and throwing that pebble into the water, the ripple effect has gone to others. And others have seen what can be done. So they're knocking down houses, building cluster homes, and collectively, in Millennium City, we have a $500 million development plan. 120 million is on Pokogare Estate, 150 million on Millennium Heights, and the balance is in the Mall of Zimbabwe in the office parks that we're creating. It's a $500 million project currently under construction in Harare. But I'm less proud about that than that, because those are other developers, 20 developments, that today have put in the ground $108 million of investment. That is permanent money that stays in this country. It will never leave. It's in the ground. And that is what makes a difference to our economy. Thank you. Next slide. Our billion brick vision is clear. I think most of you have seen it. With 1 billion bricks by 2050, we will pioneer world-class, vertically integrated, premium lifestyle communities in Zimbabwe. Using technology and innovation, we operate in a culture of excellence and high performance, delivering a trusted customer-centric ecosystem to live, work, shop, and play. Next. This is an interesting slide. I bought this property. I started investing in properties many years ago. And in 2008, I bought this property in Harare. We renovated the building. It cost me just over $100,000. I sold it in 2023 for $500,000. So I had almost a 5 times return in real currency. It was later sold for $800,000, and I believe the final buyer paid $1.2 million because of its location. Next slide. I also invested in South Africa in the same year. This is a big property. It's a 1,200 square meter home under roof on a half-acre property in Bryanston, a very expensive area. And in 2008, I paid $2 million for that property. But I sold the same property at the time that I sold the other one in 2023, and I only got back $700,000. And that was with 100% equity, no debt. The reason was the Rand exchange rate. The Rand went from 7 to 1 to almost 20 to 1. So as a developer, as an investor, I want to get back real money, US dollars, or something that's equivalent to a real currency. And in Zimbabwe, our unique situation is from 2009, when we dollarized the economy, up till to today, no properties are sold unless it's US dollars. So we've had pricing stability. Because of that pricing stability, our growth has been real. Some people say property is overvalued in Zimbabwe. I think it's undervalued. I think you very west.
Developed in the lush greenery of a USGA Spec Championship golf course. The Hills Estate is a new master-planned community to offer the finest quality of life. Join an elite class of living in our luxurious villas, stunning apartments, sophisticated townhouses, 5-star hotel, and all-inclusive retirement village. Our lifestyle amenities and sporting facilities are second to none, providing you with absolutely everything you need to live, work, shop, and play. Designed to cater diverse lifestyles with features like spacious layouts, indoor-outdoor living, premium finishes and amenities, offering luxury and comfort for families, professionals, and retirees alike. West Prop leads property development in Zimbabwe, crafting top-tier residential and commercial spaces since 2007. Secure an exclusive position in the Hills Estate and enjoy true excellence in living, leisure, and sport.
We can play the next video. These are actual images of the trees that are already planted and the waterways that have been created. None of this existed there before. That's the 18th hole where the PGA will come to Zimbabwe. And as you sit in the clubhouse watching the sunset over the 18th hole, you wouldn't believe you were in Harare, Zimbabwe. But it's true, that is what's happening today in Harare, Zimbabwe. The upgrade is costing us just shy of 10 million US dollars. The architect, Peter Maktovich, just came this week to Harare and broke ground in Borrowdale on our site at Millennium Heights, and this is the video to show you.
As you know, we at West Prop are a company of many firsts. First time in Zimbabwe, Radisson Hotels. We have service departments being opened in Millennium Heights, Borrowdale. We're groundbreaking.
We're building 1,000 flats here.
It's an inaugural day for us, a wonderful day to celebrate the expansion of this estate. Now 5 blocks, block 6 almost about to start construction. Pre-selling is happening. We're taking the total number of units for these 6 blocks to over 500 flats, which is 50% of the development. Get it now while you can.
On behalf of the West Prop Board of Governors, what a privilege it is for me to congratulate West Prop and its team for the announcement of our first REIT and apart hotel at Millennium Heights. This definitely fulfills our mantra, a company for the people and by the people, and is an investment that must be considered. We watch with great interest at its future.
Welcome to all you investors to Seatride 5 Trust, managed by Noro Asset Management in partnership with West Property and Radisson Hotels, to bring you the latest innovation in apartment hotels in Zimbabwe.
And all have asked me this question, why only now in Zimbabwe? And the answer is very simple. We had to find the right partner. And the right partner we found in Ken Sharp and in West Prop for all that has been mentioned, but because also of
Middle East and Asia, confirmed to me that Radisson, which is now an Asian-owned group, is expanding into Asia at the rate of 1 hotel every 2 days. So why would they be interested in Harare, Zimbabwe? But we've brought them over the line, we broke ground, the building is under construction, it will be up by December this year, and we'll finish it next year. This is a testament of not only what we are doing as a company, as West Prop, who runs a huge organization, come to Harare for 24 hours and say he wants it to be his second home. Why can't you, who are living all in your second homes here, come back to your first home? Thank you very much.
I'm prepared to take 1 or 2 questions directly for him because we may not get the opportunity to speak. I've got a gentleman at the back. Can we have some microphones on the floor, please? There's a gentleman in the blue suit who's got his hand up. He may already be wanting to invest in the hills, Ken.
Early comers always get a discount. In fact, our investment model was that when we started Millennium Heights, those beautiful buildings you've just seen, under which, with the hotel now in Block 6, there's 500 of the 1,000 already under construction. Many have been finished. In Block 1, they were selling for under $30,000, about $27,000. Block 6 is now $70,000. So the capital appreciation is almost 3x, and the annual returns that that person got on Airbnb allowed him to repay his investment in 1 year.
For a wonderful presentation. My name is Elijah Tembo. I'm from Zimbabwe. My question to you is, I have been witnessing the developments back in my country, because that's where I stay. So all the projects you have shown us on the screen, I've seen them. How are you making sure that young people like us, or if I'm to refer to low-income earners, that they also get involved? Because my understanding is that these projects are located in the most expensive areas of our country. And obviously the investment values are quite on the high side. So to someone who is a civil servant working in government, how are you making sure they afford these kind of investments?
Elijah, thank you very much.
That's a very good question. Let me answer that one. Thanks, Elijah. I think for me, it's about creating affordability. And although we offer luxury premium product, we do believe that we introduced a way of affording it. For example, when we listed on the Victoria Falls Stock Exchange just over 2 years ago, our share price is $10. So I'm sure anyone in Zimbabwe, whether you're a student or a civil servant, can afford $10. So we're saying if you want to benefit in our journey together, invest from as little as $10. Secondly,
thank you very much, sir. My name is Blessing Sunday. I'm from Zimbabwe, but I'm doing real estate in Nelspruit, South Africa. I wanted to find out with your developments, if we have buyers, investors from Mpumalanga or Mozambique, I'm closer to there, will you collaborate with agencies like mine?
Thank you, Blessing. Definitely. To yourself, we invite you to come and talk to us. And to anyone in the diaspora who have network of Zimbabweans or interested investors across the continent who wants to invest in Zimbabwe, we have a commission structure and we'll definitely...
Thank you. I think today my work is going to be very easy. But let me start by recognizing the colleague ministers who are here. Permanent Secretary for Presidential Affairs and Devolution, Engineer Mukut. I recognize you with all your team and everyone else who is here. For the sake of time, allow me to write on the protocols already observed. Let me also say to you that today is Mashura Central Province, right? Opportunities in Mashura Central Province. Yes, I'm here presenting. Next slide. That's our location to the northern part of the country, Zimbabwe. We border with Zambia, Mozambique. As you can see, I don't want to do much. You can look at the slides and then see what we offer. Move on to the next slide. We are an agro-based province. Our GDP, some condensate gas have been announced, and we are very happy that we have a vehicle by the name Mbuyu who is actually prepared to uptake the gas and convert it to electricity to the tune of 500 megawatts. So we can move on. So,
guys, welcome back to our channel at GKZ. Today we are here at Gallagher Convention Centre in Johannesburg, South Africa, in Sandton. So we got a Zimbabwe, South Africa Business Expo running right now. With me here with Olga from Property Shop. Olga, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Good. I've got a lot of following from my channel called GKZ, about close to about 8,000 subscribers. Sometimes they ask me questions about properties. They want to invest back home, they want to sell properties. Some of them, I think, they left the properties. They want them, rented. They want, ideas. So, can you explain to our viewers how do we go about it?
I think the diaspora, the best
the fundamental issues that you should look at when you want to invest back is obviously due diligence. And the only way you can achieve that is working with trusted, and reliable professionals like ourselves.
That's right.
As you know, all estate agents that operate in Zimbabwe need to be registered through the Estate Agents Council. So the Estate Agents Council actually does that due diligence for you. Like it makes sure that those companies are compliant, they are not selling properties that are not properly registered and things like that. There's a whole code of conduct that these companies are required to comply with. So the best thing is for you to engage those professionals to help you with your due diligence when you're investing back in Zimbabwe. Yeah. So that's the most important thing. Yeah. And then the other thing is when you're actually doing your investments is to make sure you diversify. Don't invest in, like if you decide to invest in high density, then you continue, you spread your risk. Yeah? Invest in high density, invest in low density, invest in commercial.
Get a balance.
Exactly. Get a balance of your portfolio so that you spread your risk. Right? So when people have low income, at least you know the business is up there. You're going to get your rate from there.
Wise words from Olga.
Yeah.
Tell me more about the leasing. Some of the subscribers are watching the good properties here in South Africa, in Zimbabwe. They want to know more about leasing.
Okay.
What the do's and don'ts.
Okay, now for this, the most important thing in Zimbabwe is to make sure if you have a property to rent and you're not local, you're not there, is to make sure you have somebody to look after it. A property manager, or even a trusted relative. That's one. The second thing, if you do have tenants, is to make sure you have a lease agreement that is robust.
Lease agreement that is robust.
Yeah. Because remember,
that's where the catch is.
We've got rent regulations and everything, but if things go wrong, usually when you go to court, the court upholds your lease agreement more than the regulations, unless you're infringing on someone's constitutional rights. So the lease agreement is key to protect your interests. It also protects the tenants as well. Yeah. So that's important.
And regarding valuations, a lot of subscribers with properties here. So how do they go about it? About valuations? Is there any charge?
Valuations, it depends what you want it for. There is most estate agencies, if you give them a mandate to sell your property or to lease your property, they will give you an appraisal. It's just an opinion. It's just an opinion to say how much will this property sell for or how much will it rent. But if you want a proper official valuation, there's a valuer's council. Just like the estate agents council, there's a valuer's council that registers people who are qualified to do that. So those guys, they do charge a fee, and there's a scale of fees. Obviously, there's a prescribed scale of fees. So you can always check with the valuer's council depending on property type, size of the property. There are fees that are charged. For houses, mostly the range is between, I think it's $250 to $500.
Wow. The last question that I'm going to ask you is why is it properties in Zimbabwe are expensive? If you compare them here in one in South Africa.
It's economics. It's just economic fundamentals, really. Supply and demand.
Supply and demand.
Yeah. The construction industry in Zimbabwe is only picking up now. So for the longest time, our population is growing, but we don't have the infrastructure growing at the same pace.
Wow.
So the demand is high, and that drives up the price.
It's all about demand. It drives price.
It drives up the price.
Wow. Here we are, guys. We're going to end it here. Property shop. Where you guys located?
We're in Borrowdale, number 8A Kingsman Road.
Any social media platform handles?
Yes, you can find us on Facebook, you can find us on Instagram, you can find us on Twitter, YouTube, all of them.
Property shop, your real estate partner.
Yes.
Bye for now. Keep it low.
Are you ready to give get your African taste buds dancing in this month of May. It is almost Africa Day, and we are celebrating our flavorful African cuisine that are close to our hearts. So our dishes are slowly cooked to perform a tender, juicy, and packed with flaming flavor that will transport you straight to the heart of Africa. Here's what I need you to do. I want you to join us at Gallagher Restaurant on Africa Day, the 25th of May 2025, and indulge in our mouth-watering dishes. Don't miss out. Mark your calendars and get ready to, of course, just get the taste of Africa. Get the taste of what Africa has to offer. If you are in Harare, please make sure that you go to Gallagher Restaurant. It's going to be happening tomorrow, 25th of May. And you know what? It's Monday, holiday. So, you know, imagine celebrating Africa Day and the Monday is holiday, and celebrating with Gallagher will be the best thing that you can do for yourself. Before we continue with our music, right, CFM Stereo, my station,
your station. Sandton.
That's the
How things are?
Things are going great. I think I'm loving what I'm seeing, and people actually showed up. I think they know how important it is to exhibit and to obviously mingle and meet other people, the players in the various business sectors. So yeah, people are here, and I'm shout out to.
It's happening.
It's happening. And I just want to say, you know, shout out to the people that put this together. Zimbabwe is in a diaspora organization. You guys are.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to them. Yeah.
All right. Keep it locked.
All right.
Good morning, guys. With me here at Zimbabwe, South Africa Business Expo 2025. I've got Taulo Black. Taulo, what do you guys do?
We are doing residential and protection, community, estate and complex protection, industrial protection, and we are also installing the cameras.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, in South Africa.
Yes, and we also have a tactical team that is armed response.
Wow.
Yes, South Africa.
Tell me more about the crime rate in South Africa. The crime rate.
Now so far, you know, the crime rate, according to my knowledge, now it's down. It's not like before.
Because of you guys?
Yes.
Taulo Black.
Because of Taulo Black.
Wow.
Yes.
So where you guys located?
Yes.
Where you guys located?
We are located in Johannesburg, CBD.
South Africa.
Yes.
And what's this on your?
This is the port camp.
Wow.
Yes.
This is recording me now.
No, it's not.
Okay. It's for security.
It's for security.
So tell me more about your companies. What do you offer? What service do you offer?
We are offering, as I said, we've got residential and community.
Surveillance cameras.
Yes. We also have
security gates.
Security gates. Yes.
These are the guys in South Africa. Cheers, bye bye for now.
Cheers.
That's Taulo Black.
Taulo Black.
Feel safe.
Kuseleka.
Yes. That's it.
Yes.
Guess who is here in South Africa? None other than Shehu. Shehu, how are you?
I'm good.
When did you?
Calm down.
When did you arrive?
Just now.
Just now. One of my favorite subscribers in England. Are we taking GK Zim to 100,000 subscribers? Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to GK Zim channel. Today we are here at Zimbabwe Business Expo at Gallagher Convention Centre in South Africa. With me here, I'm with Natai. Natai, how are you?
I'm great, thanks. How's it going?
Good. So far, how's been your day?
My day has been wonderful. You know, I've been networking, getting to meet prospects. So far so good.
Wow. So where are you guys located?
So just property, we're located in Harare, Zimbabwe. Yeah, just after Highland Park. If you're familiar with Harare, we're in ED with Enterprise.
ED Mnangagwa Road.
Yes.
Enterprise Road.
Enterprise Road.
Where there's quite a lot of development happening.
Yeah, we're in the hotspot at the moment.
Wow. So it says just property, creating wealth through property.
Yes.
And you guys were the property sales, property management, valuation and advisor service, the property development.
Correct. Yes,
so I want to talk about property sales.
Yes.
Because a lot of guys, guys who watches my channel are in diaspora. So they want to know how you go about terms of valuation of property back home here in Zimbabwe?
So in terms of valuations back home in Zimbabwe, as just property, we do have our own valuation services, meaning we can advise you nicely on how much to sell your property for or what your property is worth.
Wow. So there we are, guys. What about, can you tell me more about property management? What is it?
So with property management, we have a lot of Zimbabweans going to the diaspora right now. We have a lot of Zimbabwean homeowners moving away from their homes. So instead of kusira imba yako kune mzukuru anenge achidya mari rent, we are the people to work with, because now we get the perfect tenant for you, because we screen your tenants and we make sure that they afford the place. And then from making sure they afford the place, we collect rent on your behalf, and then we send the rent money straight to you, to wherever you are.
Wow. So tell me more about property development.
So with property development, let's say on a project you're looking into building something, or you're looking into buying land and then developing it, we are the go-to guys. We work with perfect architects for that. We work with people that can develop a project for you. We do everything on your behalf in the comfort of wherever you are.
Wow, so where are you guys located?
We are located in Harare, Enterprise Road, and Inagawa, Highland Park, Ridgeway.
Wow. So are you on any social media platform?
Yes, on social media you can get us on Instagram and Facebook, just property_Harare, both on Facebook and Instagram.
There we are, guys. If you want your property, sales, property management, your property contact Just Property. Your name, sir?
Natai.
Natai. See Natai in Harare, Zimbabwe. Do you have any branch here in Harare, Zimbabwe?
Do you have any?
Any branch?
Any branch in South Africa?
In South Africa?
Yes, we do have branches in South Africa as well. So it's anywhere in South Africa, there is Just Property.
So how was the Expo?
The Expo is so fun. Getting to meet all kinds of people in different businesses. So it's a great space to make business. It's a great space to make relationships as well.
There we are, guys. If you want your property evaluation and advisory services, contact these guys here. And they are in Harare along Enterprise Road, ED Nagaga Road. Cheers, guys. We'll see you in the next one.
It's starting again, Uncle.
Yeah?
Starting again. Yeah. Okay. Hi, guys. This is me with Uncle Gizmo.
We're chilling, yeah?
And say hello to our subscribers.
Hello, my subscribers from Kent. Where is Kent?
It's in England.
In England?
Never mind. Kent is in England, and Kent and my mum works at Kent.
So which school do you attend? Which school do you go to?
King's School, Rochester.
Oh, I love Rochester School.
Oh yeah. So what are you saying, Uncle?
So what grade are you in?
Huh?
What grade are you in?
You mean what year?
The grade, yeah, what year?
Year 1.
So how are you finding it? Is it good?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So when are you going back to England?
In June?
When?
I don't know.
Today's Saturday, tomorrow Sunday.
I think it's June.
Today is Sunday. So today is Saturday, tomorrow is Sunday. Is it Monday?
Yeah, and on Sunday, me and Shauna are going to the pool.
And which airline is it?
Version. Which airline did you go on?
Air Zimbabwe.
Did you go on Emirates Fly Better?
Air Zimbabwe, yeah, it does fly better.
Does that still goes to South Africa?
That's right.
And Zimbabwe.
That's right.
So guys, subscribe. Make it old.
Ours is to provide a wide range of solutions to ensure that quality, safety, and compliance products enter the market. slide. Next slide. All right. So we have been mandated or given a mandate by the government of Zimbabwe to inspect products that go into their country to ensure that they are not substandard or they are not counterfeit products. So we inspect these goods through our technical requirements to ensure that they maintain the standards of the Zimbabwe government. So this program started in 2015 and it covers general goods, it covers vehicles, spare parts, as well as consolidated goods. So these are some of the unfortunate images of allowing counterfeit products to enter into the market. And that is why we are here as bureau operators to provide these inspections to ensure that these products do not enter the importer's country and affect citizenry. So some of the benefits or the objectives of the CBCA program or the consultant-based conformity assessment is to ensure that we reduce the risk of rejected goods and delays at the port of entry, also to facilitate fair trade amongst importers as well as the exporters so that you compete on the same level. It is also to verify that the exported products meet the technical requirements or standards of the importing country. And lastly, it is to ensure that the exported goods conform to the declared quality international requirements, which are associated with the regulatory bodies like ISO, ICC, Codex, and is administered by the World Trade Organization. In the absence of international standards, then we use national standards to ensure that the products are above board. Some of the CPCA specifications. So, in order for your products to be inspected, they need to have a market value or FOB value of 1,000 USD and more. Whatever is less is exempted from the program. Some of the products that are exempted include temporary imports for exhibition purposes or any UN or diplomatic products that go into the country. So some of the specifications, we have what we call the where you need to acquire the services of a transporter or a carrying agent to assist you with the tariff headings of that particular product that you want to ship, so that you can know if it is regulated, it is subject to inspection, or exempted from the program. So Zimbabwe recently introduced inspections on new and used vehicles, meaning that we need to adhere to the safety requirements of the vehicles that are going into the country, because there can be a wide variety of deviations that might occur, like odometer fraud, radiated vehicles, water damage, or stolen vehicles. Next slide, please. So some of the developments that were implemented last year in March 2024, with the reduction of penalties from 15% to 12%, I hope you don't find yourself in a particular stage, because if your invoice is 1 million and to some extent you omitted this process, we give you a PV reference number, Bureau of Registrar's reference number for that particular consignment. We do technical review to check if your products conform to the standards of the country, and then we do inspection, and if all is satisfactory, then we issue what we call the CPC certificate or the certificate of conformity, of which we call the COC. In the absence of technical documents, we will then issue a non-conformity report, which we call an NCR. So for colleagues that ship frequently, we can get them on route BOC and give them a statement of registration which is valid for a year. So this is whereby you submit your request, we'll do technical review, but we'll skip the inspection stage and issue with a CPCA certificate, because we will have demonstrated compliance throughout the lifespan of this process. So the fees are as follows. The minimum fee for A up to D is a 240 USD. As per your FOB value or the market value of your goods, excluding insurance and transport, and it is kept at 2,675. Next slide. That is the end of my presentation. Thank you very much, colleagues. Program Director.
You are directing your question to Greetings. My name is Susan Baledi. I'm the founder of Baledi Energy and Innovation and Climate Action Activists from South Africa. I'm also in the legal space. My question is to Mr. Zwema. What are the key legal considerations for our diaspora, especially as for the entrepreneurs in exporting, specifically in energy solutions across borders? And I'll also refer to how can us entrepreneurs, both in Zim and South Africa, because the market has been challenging, and how can we be able to access the international market? Because as women, we are being limited to a certain extent, especially in the energy sector, because it's male-dominated. Thank you very much.
All right, Mr. Homera, your response to the question?
All right, thank you so much. Right, so maybe I'll start with the last part where you relate to say the energy sector is male-dominated. I'll start by saying the law is immortal. It does not know any gender, race, color, etc. When you then look into the Zimbabwean law in particular, the Zimbabwe Investment Development Agency Act, I think it's section 4. It deals particularly with the issue of discrimination. It protects you on issues of discrimination.
Gentleman who has a question, please introduce yourself and who you're directing your question to. I hope the previous lady was answered. Are you answered? Alright, so yes, please ask.
My name is Mr. Msonza from Harare, apparently staying in South Africa. I wanted to ask the guy from Veritas just a question, but I wish Mr. Engineer Mugutu was here to put heads together. As I go with my car to Zimbabwe as a visitor, it needs clearance. If I am going to sell it needs clearance. But if I am a visitor, it's giving us too much inconvenience. Why is it that one thing is being done 2-3 times? Because if I am going to sell it, the gentleman is going to help us with the clearance to see that it's not stolen. But if I am going with my car and coming back, we seem to be having just some problems which are unnecessary. But I don't know if you can help us, but I think the Honorable Engineer would help us better. But this is what I was saying, to say we are sort of being put in a corner whenever we try to go home by our own government. Thank you so much.
Mr. Ndovela, your response to that?
Thank you very much for that submission. Okay, so yes, there is a program in place whereby if you are a returning resident to Zimbabwe or you are selling cars into Zimbabwe, yes, there is a fee that we charge in order for you to obtain the CPCA certificate. But in terms of visiting Zimbabwe and coming back, we have never had that outlined on our program. So ours is for returning residents going permanently into Zimbabwe or cars that are being sold into Zimbabwe. I believe maybe another regulatory body maybe is in charge of that particular directive, but definitely it is not Bureau Veritas. But however, my stand is there, we can engage some more and then I can point you in the right direction.
All right, I thank you to all of our panelists who took part in this one. You may take your leave. Again, if anyone in the audience has any further questions to the remittance sector, and I'm calling on stage Clever Tambo, who is representing the SADC sales manager for Mukuru. If he is close by, please make your way to the stage. Mr. Clever Tambo, SADC sales manager for Mukuru. I also have Mohamed Doda, who is a senior sales manager at Hello Paisa. Please make your way to the stage. Polite Mukonori, who is representing Bright Ambition. Is she close? Polite Mukonori, representing Bright Ambition. Please make your way to the stage. And Timu Nyarazi from EcoCash. Timu Nyarazi from EcoCash.
The audience which are before
all protocols observed. My name is Clever Tembo. I am a Zimbabwean, Zambian, Malawian, and Mozambican who is working in South Africa. And my children call me Global Village because I'm related to all nationalities on my 5th generation analysis. I'm going to talk about Mukuru, and this is my slide. Next, as I battle with time here, go next. We are sponsoring Zimbabwe cricket as Mukuru. I thought you have missed a chance to clap hands for us there. Can we go next? What is Mukuru? We are the largest money transfer company in Africa. A lot of customers, when I meet them, they say, Mukuru, you are expensive. I wonder, we are the largest. We enhance the financial inclusion by breaking down banking services, directing capital to core functions, and delivering service digitally. We ensure great access to transfer, to store, and spend funds for our customers. Next. The main 3 objectives of Mukuru is to build effective financial ecosystem whereby you can send, store, or use money. We are targeting financial inclusion to anyone who comes in South Africa legally. As long as you've got a passport, we don't need a permit in order for you to open an account. We also do community empowerment. Next, we have employed more than 6,000 Zimbabweans living in South Africa since we started in 2010. Our headquarters is in Cape Town, and we were founded in 2004. Next. Ladies and gentlemen, we have served more than 16 million customers, and we have got more than 1,000 booths across the ecosystem where people can access US dollars, and we have done more than 250 million transactions. And after every transaction, there are about 5 people behind it. So we are talking in the billions of transactions. Next. We have introduced the wallet, which is a digital platform in Zim to store money, to keep your US dollar dominated currency there. Can we go next? Guys, we are into corporate social investment. 20 Zimbabweans were given.
Sure, that's a lot of numbers, eh, Clever? Yo. Hi all, how are you? I'm going to apologize in advance for sounding so out of breath. And the reason for this is, from the time I've entered this beautiful hall up till now, myself and my team, we have not rested. And the reason why we have not rested is we've been swarmed with customers. I'm not going to say customers, I'm going to say friends. So I know Mr. Clever, Mr. Temba. We've met in many functions and occasions, on official duties, etc. I seek advice from him. Brilliant man. He's a Zimbabwean, he's a Zambian, he's a Malawian. I'm here representing Zimbabweans, Malawians, Zambians, Senegalese, Nigerians, etc. because they are my family. Because their concern is Hello Pesa's concern. Unfortunately, I didn't prepare a slideshow. Because when I asked ChatGPT, how do you present a slideshow when you say something from the heart? He just replied, LOL. So, I'm just going to wing this. I just want to know generally from here, how many of you are Hello Pesa customers. How many of you have a Hello Pesa banking account? Right? Happy? Issues? Those who don't, let's do what we do. Let's give back. Anybody here who opens a Hello Pesa account, I'm going to give you guys $100. Just like that. Anybody here who wants to open a Hello Pesa banking account, I'm going to give you 100 Rand. Why? Because I want you to do something good for your family with that 100 Rand. Every person here addressing you today is bringing over a product not only for you but for your family. But at Hello Pesa we do things a little different. For many years, if you guys don't know, the Hello Group is in existence for 20 years. We've been known as a send money home company. You want to send money, whether it's India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Zimbabwe, Malawi, anywhere, you got Hello Pesa. So then we asked the question, what does the diaspora, for this conversation specific to Zimbabwe, what else can we do for them? And then we looked around and we saw two factors. The first is South Africa being a land of opportunity. And the diaspora, specific to Zimbabwe, is that hard-working, family-orientated, skills-driven entrepreneur that just needs a break. And that's what we said. Let's provide the tools for him to take that opportunity that is all over South Africa. So what did we do? We could go the normal route, create a prepaid wallet, give it to somebody, and that's basically it. We said no, let's take a bit longer. Let's develop, because that's what we do. Hello Group is a fintech company. We create solutions. So what did we create? We created a South African visa-verified banking account for a diaspora foreign migrant in South Africa. That's what we did. So as Mr. Clever has pointed out, you have a passport, no problem. We can get something done for you. But here is your solution. The panel before this, a lady had asked about gender equality, etc., and how do we level the playing field? How do we become the good players, the Messis and the Ronaldos on this pitch of South Africa? And this is the reason, and this is the answer. This is what you need. This is the status that you need. This is the tool that we've created in the solution. What does this little piece of plastic allow you to do? This individual is the one that's hardworking and earning. So he wants more control on his money. So with this bank account, we allow him, yes, to send money at a much better Hello Pesa rate. The dollar is much cheaper when you have a bank account with us. We allow him to select and pay for the groceries here so they can pick it up at our partners or our own independent stores in Zimbabwe. We even allow him to buy the airtime for his family in Zimbabwe from the application, because it's you. It's everybody in this room here that's earning the money. So have control on the money. So here's the next question we asked. So we allowed you to send money cheaper than most. We allowed you to save money by giving you the solution. What's the next thing? Lots of people here want to be their own boss. I want to have my own business. I'm tired of working. Am I good for time? Sure. She's too kind. Honestly, it's gorgeous, isn't she? Information centers around the country. I have 400 agents that travel the country looking for you. My main complaint today, I'm a business. I always get the good and bad. You know what my main complaint was? That they can't find us. That we take too long to come and open their bank account. And I'm sorry. I'll take that on me. But I am saying, if you came to this country looking for a better life, here's your tool. This is what you need. Thank you guys. All the best.
Good evening, guys. Welcome back to GK Zim's channel. We're here at Gallagher Convention Centre in Sandton, in South Africa. With me here, I've got Just Property. Just Property, how are you?
Okay, thanks. How are you?
What's your name?
My name is Natai, and today I'm representing Just Property.
What do you do?
I'm a real estate agent. I'm a sales practitioner.
Wow. So where are you guys located?
We're located in Harare, Zimbabwe. So if you're familiar with Harare, to be specific, Highland Park, Enterprise Road, on the corner at Ridgeway South, that's where we are.
Wow. So I see you are into property sales, property management, valuation.
Correct.
And advisory services, property development. Right. So I've got my subscribers here. They will normally ask me about property. Most of them, they're in diaspora. 27% of my subscribers are in South Africa, 30% in England, 5% in the States, and 2% in Australia. So some of them, they want to buy properties back home, and also they've got properties back home. So if they want valuation and advisory services,
we are your people for all those services. So if it happens that you're still on that side and you have your house that you'd like to sell in Zimbabwe, or a house that you'd like to rent out while you're in the UK, you can get a hold of us. We do everything for you while you're relaxed back at work. And if you have a sale that you'd like to make, a purchase that you'd like to make in Zimbabwe, being in the diaspora, we are your people.
so your motto is saying creating wealth through property.
Yes.
What is your advice to the guys who are in diaspora about investing back home?
So about investing back home, please do due diligence. Work with the correct people. Usashandeni people that are not registered agents. Don't work with the face ekuti ihama yako or friend yako or neighbor yako. Go to a registered property agency, just like Just Property itself.
Wow, wow. So are you on any social media platform?
Yes. We are on social media. You find us on Instagram, Just Property _Harare, on Facebook as well, Just Property _Harare.
Wow. So these are your numbers, huh?
Correct. Those
so
are our details.
I understand you're on 147 Enterprise Road in Highlands. Tell me more about what's happening on Enterprise Road, the road.
So on Enterprise Road, if over the years we've just got a new shopping center called Highland Park Shopping Center, and then it's being extended actually next to it. They're extending that shopping center, so it's soon enough the extension is going to be done. So there's a lot of development happening in that space. It's growing. It's an affluent neighborhood. It's an affluent business area as well. So if you're looking for your next shop, next commercial area in an affluent neighborhood, that's the place to be, our own land.
What is your advice to the people in diaspora about investing back home in terms of property, creating wealth through property?
In terms of creating wealth through property, if you've been in Zimbabwe recently, I'm sure you've noticed that clusters are a hot thing at the moment.
That's right.
So let's work on clusters, let's develop clusters, let's let them out, let's sell them, whatever the case might be. But as long as you have something locked in property, you can always sell it, you can always rent it out, passive income can
There we are, guys. Let's invest back home through creating wealth through property. The guy to see.
That's correct. I'm your guy.
Cheers, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Keep it low. Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Good evening, guys. We're back here at Gallagher Convention Centre in Sandton. With me here, I've got Bridget. Bridget, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Tell me more about Homeless Ekaya.
Yes, Homeless, we are a financial institution which does, currently we are doing property development. That's our main. Though we also have got money transfer. We've got a sole agent of Western Union. So diasporans can send and receive their money through Western Union and get it from Homelink offices. Then we also have got business loans, your SME loans. For your locals, we give them those SME loans in US dollars so that they can boost their businesses, as well as consumer loans for civil servants, as well as private organizations that we have a memorandum of understanding with us.
So basically you're into properties, loans, money transfer.
Yes.
Tell me more about properties I see on your picture there.
Yes.
You're building a 2-bedroom apartment in Ponto in Harare.
Yes.
Tell me more about that.
So the Korobra there is our development in the heart of Harare. It already set up suburb, already built up suburb called Korobra, and we are building up 78 units of 2-bedroom high-rise flats. Yes. So that development, it's made up, the structure is such that there are 2 bedrooms. There's an open plan kitchen and a lounge. Then the kitchen is fitted, we've got fitted cupboards in there. Then as well as a combined toilet and bathroom, which is already fitted. Yes.
So are they sold out?
No, we are currently in the process of selling. Part of the units are sold. But we still have got available units, and they are going for $68,200 US.
$68,000?
Yes.
Wow.
And we've got flexible payment options.
Wow. Tell the viewers about your flexible payment.
Yes. So you can put up a 20% upfront deposit. With 20%, I can give you 3 good months.
3 good months?
Yes.
You hear that?
3 months to pay the deposit.
Wow.
Then outstanding balance is then payable over 5 years. Yes. We then put an interest rate of 15% per annum. So talk to us. We can make it happen for you.
Any wise words for the diasporians who are watching out there about investing in property in Zimbabwe?
In fact, besides that one, I want to talk about our Bulawayo project, which is already titled, we are selling fully serviced distance in Bulawayo, the one that we are calling Hobbling Park.
Wow.
Very close to Nasti. If you have got the brains to invest back home, this is the project to buy. There are low density vacant stands, very close to Nasti, only a distance of about 2.5 kilometers. And we are talking about titled stands.
Wow.
We have got title over it. If you buy today, say you pay your full purchase price, I can immediately transfer title to you.
Wow.
And they are ready to build. That's the good
Where
part.
are you guys located?
We are located, we've got offices in Harare. We are very close to RPZ along Samora Machel, at Hardwick House. We have also got offices in Bulawayo.
Wow.
Yes, yes.
Are you on any social media platform?
Yes, please. We are on all our social media handles. We are on X. We've got a Facebook page. We've also got an email where you can get us. It's sales@homelink.co.zw.
Bridget, I'm going to put you on the spotlight.
Yes.
If you were to change something in Africa, what would it be?
Okay, so if I'm to change something in Africa, I would make sure that I know there is the issues of shortages of accommodation. You talk of long waiting lists of like house waiting lists. We don't want that to happen in Africa. Everyone should come and get decent housing and decent homes. Whether you are in the diaspora, you actually need to have a home, invest back home, whether you have got 10 years in the States or 15 years in South Africa or the UK, Australia, Canada. Please come and buy. You are our customers. UK, come and buy. You are our customers. Back home.
There we are, guys.
Yes.
We're about to end. Keep it logged, please. Don't forget. Homelink, Kumusha Ekaya.
Yes.
Invest back home. Cheers, guys. Keep it logged.
That you can be a part of that dream as well. Once again, my name is Nicole Jama. I will be with you at the dinner and awards gala as we celebrate also entrepreneurs who are already in business and who have made some achievable achievements, and we will be acknowledging them and giving out awards of acknowledgement. So I hope once again you will be with us, and thank you for today.
Beyond our expectations. You know, when this thing started and we were planning, we didn't think that God would give us this amount of grace. But the grace that we have received is way beyond our expectations. This is amazing grace, and we are still excited. The astonishing thing is that this thing is not yet over. Wow. But I'm seeing glorious times ahead of us, and we are so grateful to God. Congratulations, my sister.
Congratulations,
Yes,
we are bringing all these young facilities. Patients with stoma, with peg, they need feeding, they can't eat, they can't breathe, they need a tracheostomy. So we are here to support as well in South Africa. So thank you so much for the support, and thank you so much for the hospitality.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Looking forward to it. Amen, amen. Thank you so much. Amen. All right. Nice one.
Guys, back here at Gallagher Convention Centre, East Centre, mine is Tadiwa Nashi, am I right? So what do you guys do and why is it?
So Flight Easier is a travel agency. We do flight bookings, we do hotels, we do accommodation, and we also do holiday packages. And we also process our tourist visas. Those people are working outside.
Wow. So it says here quite easy travel, simple. You're flying net easy. What do you mean?
So if you check here, there's a special facility that we offer called Fly Now Pay Later.
Wow.
So you can actually fly and then you come back and pay.
Do you hear that? Fly now, pay later. Wow. Wow. So tell us more.
So you pay 50% and then you travel, and then you come back and pay the remaining balance for a maximum of 3 months, accruing 6% every month.
Wow. So fly now, pay later available to diasporians. So 26% of my subscribers are here in South Africa, 30% in UK, 5% in the States. Fly now, pay later available to the diasporians. Where are you guys located?
So Fly Easier is located in Harare, Zimbabwe, at number 153 Semi on my extension road right now.
Are you on any social media platform?
Yes, we are on Facebook and Instagram, and our name is Fly Easier Travel and Tours.
Wow. There we are, guys. For more information, go to the social media platform handles or search you out. Bye for now at GKZM. It's a wrap.
Paint me a scene, city in color, the way that you see, the way you see it. Don't you wish that I could give you, I could give you everything. 1, 2, 3, and my heart is racing, can't fall asleep, I got my mind in a throw. Weightless, floating through the day, trust that I'll be okay. I'm happy alone, but a little waiting for you. Wait until you realize. Waiting for you. Mm-hmm.